Graham, first pre-season test of the season. How did you think it went?
Fine. I mean, it's a competitive game. Both teams were cancelling each other out in many respects, and Union did well. They were an organised team. They had a fantastic season last year and a couple of games into their preparation. So really good game for us. Tough game. Mix the teams around, so the communication from our perspective wasn't at the highest level, which was what you'd expect. But as a first 45 minutes for our players, a good exercise.
And an interesting one for you, because there are quite a few players out there today who you wouldn't have seen in a Brighton shirt before. No,
exactly. As I said, with some returning faces, some new faces. So whenever you have that, again, it's just, the understanding isn't quite as high as it normally is in terms of when you've got the players that are working with you all the time. But that's where we're at this stage of the season, and it's important for us to see those guys and get some time on the pitch and develop the fitness.
First, you've been back for 2 weeks now. What's the general mood like as we approach the new season?
Yeah, really good, really positive. We've had a big group to work with, which isn't so easy to gain a positive spirit, because there's often too many players, but that hasn't been the case for us. It's been a nice atmosphere in training. The boys have worked really, really well. We've had a good 2 weeks and finished off today, and then we go to Portugal now in the next phase of our training. So we're looking forward to taking that next step.
And quite a few guys who've been on international duty up until the middle of last month, still they'll be involved in Portugal?
Yes, yeah, there's quite a few there. So the likes of Enoch, Leo, Shane, Alexis, Moises, Carew. So yeah, there's a few. Rob Sanchez, Jeremy Sarmiento. So it just shows you the number of players we've been working with the last couple of weeks, and that'll get whittled down a little bit in terms of we'll look at other options for them. But for us going forward, it's been a really positive couple of weeks.
And if we're speaking to you in a week's time, what would you have liked to have got out of these next few days in Portugal?
Well, I think it brings the team a little bit closer together. The understanding develops more. You've got the guys that we just mentioned coming back into the group, so it becomes a little bit more closer to what we've seen. Certainly towards the back end of last season is the aim. And yeah, obviously we're more able to sustain what we want to do over the course of the 90 minutes. Today was early. 45 minutes was the max for us. So I would have thought after the week we can do a bit more than that.